Alright, so this is the first episode of a Not So Awesome playthrough, and if you're wondering why it's not so awesome, it's just the theme of the channel. It's not awesome. So today, if you read the title, I'm gonna play Yu Yu Hakusho. It's the second game, and I have no idea what the actual name of the game is, because it's in Japanese, and I don't read Japanese, so that's... I'm not gonna even be able to read the story, but I actually own almost the whole show on DVD. I don't have the first season because, well, I don't know why, but I'm probably gonna buy it on Blu-ray. Didn't rebuy the rest of the show on Blu-ray. That has nothing to do with the game. But I don't actually own a Famicom, but that doesn't mean I'm gonna be doing an emulator thing. And I did not cut the tabs in my Nintendo because a lot of people do that. A lot of people cut the tabs to play the game in their American Super Nintendo. I just don't want to do it. I've had it forever. Even though I actually have a second one now, a mini, I don't want to cut the tabs because it's kind of like defacing it. I don't know. But I will be using a game save, which I'm not gonna actually be using the save state part. I'm not even 100% positive on how that works. But if you don't know what this is, it's basically you're supposed to use it for save states. You plug this into the power of the Nintendo, and then the Nintendo power actually goes in here. Or you could use batteries, but yeah, I'm not doing that. So this, plug into that, and yeah, alright, so let's go play the game. Alright, so first you get the start screen here after that weird intro thing, and there is a versus mode in this game, but I'm not going to get into that. It's actually right here, and I think this is a different versus mode. I don't know, there's two, a tournament mode and one two-player. I don't remember what these are, and just for the sake of time, let's just do the story, which I believe is this, and I don't know what the difference between those two are. I really don't, because like I said, I don't read Japanese. So I'm assuming here they're introducing Yusuke and Kuimba, which I guess that means he's already dead, or maybe not. There's Kuwabara. Wait. Okay, let's just skip through this. I don't know. If somebody can read this and translate it for me, great. That would be great. So the first level, it's just you versus Kuwabara. You can't do your spirit gun attack, so I'm assuming this is before he dies, which makes no sense because they just showed Kuimba. But it is a pretty simple, fighting game. Y to punch, B to kick, X for a second punch, and A for a other kick. So I'm assuming one's heavy punch, one's heavy kick. Can you slide? Yes, you can. And by demonstrating all that, I may now lose, but probably not, because, yeah, I should be able to win this by being cheap. Oh, or maybe not. Or, there you go. So yeah, you can be cheap in this game. You don't want to be cheap in a fighter game, but I mean, if you have the ability to be cheap, it kind of just happens sometimes. Like, you just want to win so bad, you're like, I'm going to use that move. So there's a point system, which I honestly have no idea how this thing works. It's just, I guess, the higher your score is, the better. I guess regular arcades do that, don't they? Whatever, it's not like it really matters. It's not like you're gonna save your record and show it off to the world or anything, right? So you get more talking, and now more talking. So this is going through the first season of the show, which would be them going after the three artifact thingies. I don't remember what to call it. I just remember one's a mirror, one's sword. He has a sword, I believe. This guy, red hair. He has a mirror. I forgot his name. I actually literally forgot his name. Kurama. Yoko Kurama is when he's white, so Kurama, yeah. Okay. Now that's settled. Yes, so now we get to pick, you know, between Yusuke and Kuwabara, so let's just do Kuwabara just for the heck of it. So, I'm pretty sure I could do the Spirit Sword now if I actually knew the moves, and well, there's no list for moves, I guess, when you pause the game like other fighters. Okay, so jumping against him, not a good idea. Come on, why are you dizzy? Why are you dizzy? Okay, we can do this, we can... No, I'm gonna lose. Nope. Oh, and I got him! Alright. So that's 2 for 2 with no lives lost. And I keep looking at the screen for some reason. Actually, when I look at it like that, it looks weird. I don't know. I'm gonna try and look at the lens because I'm like looking at myself on the screen. I'm like, why do I look? That looks awkward. Alright then. So more points. Yes, because that's what we need. So just talking, I'm assuming they're now friends because I'm pretty sure after this cutscene we can play as him. You know, the first season of the show isn't my favorite at all. Or first saga, whatever you want to call it. It's probably my third favorite out of all of them. I believe this game goes up to the tournament. So that's my second favorite, my actual favorite one being Chapter Black. And I'm assuming this is when Hiei kidnaps what's her name? I honestly don't remember. And yeah, now we can pick Kurama. So let's just play Kurama for fun. As you can see, he can do the Rose Whip attack. It's just a matter of the right button combination, which I have no idea what it is. And that was actually really easy compared to the other two. Which is surprising because he is actually one of the best people to play as in this game, at least in my opinion. He's really good. He's fast. I think that's the big thing about him. But he does have, I think, less health than everybody. You know, takes more damage. So that probably has a lot to do with it. And I'm looking at the game. Yeah, I'm not used to this. Some more talking that I can't read. Genkai talking. I'm pretty sure next is a training version. Not training as an actual training, but like in the show. Where Yusuke fights Genkai. Yep. Even though you could pick any of the other characters, I'm just gonna go with Yusuke. And if you're wondering, down there, those little orange orbs are your continues. So you get 5 continues in this whole game. And I guess that's not bad. I don't know if there's actually a game over, you have to start over. I don't really remember. Come to think of it, I don't even know if I actually beat this game before. Spirit Gun, which is pretty easy. It's basically a Hadouken, I believe. Or maybe not. I just realized the right and left bumper button triggers. I guess there's bumpers, I don't know, whatever you call them. Don't really do anything. So that's a little disappointing. And she just basically kicked my ass right there. And yes, it is basically a that thing. Hadouken. Yeah, it really is. I mean, it's basically that forward circle Y. Forward circle Y. It makes Yusuke's I guess, attack easier to do. I think it's like a double it and then Y to do it again. I don't remember. I did know the combos at one point, like 2 years ago. Was it 2 years ago? Might have been a year ago when I got this game. I'm pretty sure it was just a year ago. And more points, more points. More talking. You know, it would be really nice if there was like a translation for this. You know, not in ROM form, because that's we don't talk about emulators here. Yeah. Okay, so I'm just gonna do Yusuke again because it's easy. No worry, we'll get to play as Hiei later. I'll do it eventually. So to be honest, this game isn't super difficult. I should probably explain the bars. Now that I think of it, pretty sure the yellow bar has to do with defense, and the purple bar has to do with energy. And when the purple bar goes all the way down, I think that's when you get knocked down, or maybe it's when the yellow bar goes all the way up. Really, we could just go back and to where I got knocked out earlier and see. And that was a crazy hit. Hey, that was the shotgun attack. I have no idea how I did that. And that just killed me. Well, see, you know, I'm not invincible in this game, apparently. Which, I was really hoping not to lose life here, because Toguro is hard. Once you get to Toguro, this game does get difficult. See, talking, because I lost. You know, let's just do Hiei. Hiei can take him. I'm sure Hiei can take him. I'm sure if he was in the show and they fought each other, he would have won. You know, I just realized you don't even fight any of the other 4 Saint Beasts. Is there like a limit to how many characters can be in a fighting game on a Nintendo game? I mean, I'm sure there is. How many did Street Fighter have? I want to say they had a lot. And that is a second death. Okay, so it's not going well. It's not. We'll beat him. You know, I'm determined to beat this game. I don't know if I actually beat this game. I think I got stuck on Toguro and then died. Alright, so let's do this again. Doing this as Yusuke again. Isn't it crazy how many times you can do the spirit gun when in the show he had like bullets and you can only do it a certain number of times? Okay, so that's him down. So I actually don't even know how many more to go. Hopefully not that many. Again, more points, more points. You know, it'd be nice if the points gave you lives for every 100,000. I don't know numbers. Okay, you rescued Yukina from... Yukina, not Shukina. That was... Did I say Yukina? I don't know. But you rescued her from that weird pervert guy who likes making her cry. This show was weird. And by rescued, I mean you are about to rescue because you have to fight Toguro. I completely forgot. Yeah, that's right. The end boss you have to fight once before you actually fight him again. Just like in the show. Except for... Wasn't it Kuwabara to technically beat him and there was the younger Toguro? Which I don't think is a playable character either. But maybe he is. I actually don't remember. That was a headbutt. And that was him slamming his fist to the ground, and it hurting me? How does that even work? Like, how does that actually work? Yay, backflip. And a slide kick ending. No, I will say this game is definitely better than the PlayStation 2 version. Not the Japanese one. The Japanese one actually looks really good, but I don't have a Japanese PlayStation 2. But the American one, that game's evil and difficult, and I can't beat it. When I was younger, I was able to get to Toguro, but you had to do the Super Spirit Gun combo to kill him, and I just couldn't do it. I just couldn't do that button combination, and it sucked. So more talking. Mask Fighter. Any second now. Okay, so I don't even get a choice. I have to play as Yusuke and fight against the Mask Fighter, which is Genkai, which means Yusuke knew the whole time. At least in this video game reality of the show, it means he knew the whole time that it was Genkai. I mean, I'm pretty sure he suspected it was her in the show, but he didn't actually know for sure. What was that? That and that. Yeah, see, this is one of those battles in the game that's actually really hard. And that was just lucky, because I have still no idea how I'm doing that move. Any second now, come on. Games like these make me wish I knew how to speak Japanese, or at least read it. But it's kind of difficult. So now that we beat the Masked Fighter, I guess we should call her, we can play as her. But I think I'm doing really good with Yusuke, so I'm just gonna stick with him. And I don't remember this guy's name. Was it Bowie? All I remember is that he's drunk. There was some type of knife fight, which you have to do in the PlayStation 2 version, which is evil. Okay, this is definitely not going according to plan. Wake up, wake up! Okay, so apparently it is every time you go to the yellow bar. Okay, I swear I have no idea how I'm doing that attack. And there he goes down. I may actually have to, you know, do the whole game over again to just get back up to here, assuming there is no continue. That would suck. Okay, come on. Alright, you know what? Screw it, we're doing Genkai. So as you can see, she can do the Spirit Gun too, and I know she can do the Spirit Wave attack, and it deflects any projectiles back at the enemy that they throw at you, but it's really all about timing. And she can do the shotgun too. And I'm probably gonna lose this battle. Oh, even being cheap, I can't win. Well, that was disappointing, so I guess I'm down to 1 life. I almost had him that time. The worst part about this is I can't even blame it on the control, because the control is actually pretty good. Unlike some fighting games where the control, you know, just feels stiff. This is actually pretty fast. It really is like playing Street Fighter. But when you don't know the combos, it makes the game a lot more difficult anyway. And that's just annoying. And what's with the rep in the background? She has that weird expression. That's just not right. And he is down. Well, I guess that's one reason you can call this a not so awesome playthrough, because now I have to do this all over again, I think. Let's find out. Is there a continue? Game over. That's just really disappointing. Alright, it's cool. We can do this. Alright, so I'm back at you. Let's see. Okay, come on. Come on. I hate that giant beam thing. It takes way too much of your health away. Still have no idea how I'm doing that attack, but it's working. Okay, now he's hitting me and with his head and just a little bit more. Yes, okay, that didn't kill him. Come on, alright, that's it. Okay, he's gone. Okay, so after you beat him and the whole point thing, you get this cutscene with Dr. Ichigaki and the 3 people, and then they show the masked fighter without her mask. Okay, I don't get it. It's like they're adding cutscenes from the show, but you don't actually get to fight any of these people, and they're not even unlockable characters. And then there's this weird punch thing where you see you push A with the bar and you punch him and you get points for it. I don't understand it, I don't get the point of it, but it's there. And then there's these fire people. Oh, okay, yeah, that's the next match. It's the next team, I guess. It's Jin, and Jin is difficult. I'll say that right now. He has this attack with a tornado and he hits the ground and it takes a lot of damage. That attack, if that hit me, that probably would have brought me down to as much life he has. And that totally missed. And yes, I got him. Okay. Okay. So, more point system thing. And talking. Still in Japanese, still not readable by me anyway. And more cutscenes. Still talking. Okay, she gives Yusuke the orb. If you remember the orb from the show, that's actually her true power or something, and gives it to Yusuke so he can have her power. And now you fight Shishi Wakamoru, which is the only fight you can't use Yusuke in, so I'm using Genkai. And come on. And so Shishi Wakamoru is cheap. I'm just gonna say that right now, because he has this really annoying attack, and I'm sure he's gonna do it. I know it. You just know it. Come on. That's not the cheap attack, but that was pretty cheap. Come on, see there. See, you freaking does his cape and you fall from the sky. I mean, I get it. He did that in the show, but I guess at least and he did it again. What the hell? Okay, come on. He's almost gone. He's almost gone. And there you go. Okay, yeah. If you remember in the show, I think he did that, and they like appeared. I think it was like Kuwabara appeared in like the wrong stadium. Which, by the way, did this stadium change? I'm not even paying attention. Okay, point system, and now we get the other cutscene. More talking. Okay, so this is like, yeah, this is like right before the final match. Genkai fights Toguro. Toguro basically kills her, even then Yusuke is all mad and blah blah blah. I mean, if you've seen the show, you know what's happening, but if you haven't seen the show, well, Genkai is basically dying. So, that, and she dies, and then Toguro and Yusuke talk, I guess. They're still talking to her in case she's not dead yet, but she's dying. I know she's gonna die. Hey, look, they're fighting. And black screen. And more words that... Okay, come on. And now you fight Toguro, and I'm just gonna use Yusuke because, well... he hasn't let me down so far in the game. I mean, he did when I got game over, but not right now, so... Alright, Toguro 80%, who is unlockable, by the way. For tournament mode, you just gotta put in the password, along with Genkai without the mask, with like young version, I think. I don't remember. Come on, and 100% Toguro, he's unlockable too, and this is just okay. Come on, okay. Come on. Almost okay. Okay. So that's Toguro down. So that's good. One more match left. Which means this game is finally almost over. I say finally because, you know, unlike you, I've been sitting here for about an hour playing this because of that game over screen, and it's just, and he he's turning into 100%, and he gets all weird demon looking, and once again I'm gonna choose Yusuke, and here we go, final match. Come on. Now, he does have this punch, which I'm gonna try and beat him before he does. Why did he turn? That was... if he hits me with it, it's basically almost an instant kill, so hopefully I can kill him before he even does that move, and that was cheap. I mean, it followed, so I had to jump forward to dodge that. Okay, come on, just a little bit more. Come on. Okay, that's so cheap. He just jumps over it. It's like, okay, oh, you're shooting me with the thing? Okay, come on. Yes! Alright. That's it. I beat the game. Alright. Okay, I'm happy. That was good. That was good. More points, yes. definitely points. Just, did I make it? I didn't even make it to 30. Wait, did I? I'm not gonna do it. I made it to 30,000. Is that 30,000? Numbers. Talking, and why are they showing this guy? He wasn't even in the whole game. That's just weird. I mean, he's the guy who, I think, one of the guys who organizes the tournament. I don't know. Why is he there? I think he was like Tagoro's team sponsor or whatever. Why? So we're supposed to feel bad because this guy's gonna die, but he wasn't in the game at all, really. And there's the tournament area burning, and Kuwabara talking, and EA talking. Why am I still reading this? I beat the game. That's all that matters. Okay. Alright, so this is like after, I'm actually editing the video right now. But I needed to explain, well, not explain, just say a few things. First of all, this ending is still going, which is why I stopped talking in the thingy. But I couldn't use any of the things I used to record in the laptop because for some reason the audio and video weren't syncing good. I actually did talk, like right after this, I said a few things about the game, which I don't even remember what it was, and that was just like yesterday. But I did talk one more time, but it's not working, so instead I'm recording this in right here, right now. And by the way, there was a part during that last match where I actually had to pause the game because the tape I was recording on ran out. So I had to switch tape, so in case you're wondering why it did that weird jump, that's why. And I did cut out some of the character selection screens and stuff just to make this thing shorter. I wanted to get it under 30 minutes, but as you can see, it's above 30 minutes, like 33 minutes, I guess, something like that. Anyways, the game it's definitely worth it. It's good if you can find it, you know, at a decent price, or just order it online. I think I only paid like 15 bucks for it. Don't get the first one. Or if you want to get the first one, just look it up on YouTube because it's a completely different game. The fighting style is completely different. And the third one is actually, I think, supposed to be the best one. I just haven't had time to get it, and I just made a loud noise, and I apologize for that. But anyways, as you can see, cutscene, or not cutscene, but credits still going. They're just showing the characters, but I decided to leave it in. And then we get the game, not game over, but the game feed screen. That's the actual credits. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this, and subscribe for more and stuff, and yeah. Alright then. Until next time, bye.